Hello everyone, let's understand what is API in this lecture. If you're talking about the API is the application programming interface. Okay. Now, if you're talking about the some definitions, it enables two software component to communicate with each other using a set of definition and protocol. In this lecture, we are going to see some real life example where how basically in real life examples we are using the API. These all things we are going to see in detail. Okay. If you're talking about the API, let me take a pointer to show you. Okay. If you're talking about API, if to consider this one as a software and consider other as a software, and if there is a information that is being exchanged over the internet, then that is called the API. And there should be some protocol, that is the HTTP or HTTPS. If it is having sent over the web, then it is HTTPS. Okay. So if there is a two software A and software B, and they are exchanging their information, then it is called the API. Now let's take a real life example. Consider a API to get the weather report by communication between two software. Let's take a scenario where there is a mobile phone, and where you basically checking the what is the current weather of today weather. You can see it is showing 65-degree something condition is showing in the, and what it is going to rain or not, these all are going to show in mobile phone. Okay. So we are going to see how basically it is going to show in real life, how basically it is working. That this is also working because of API. We can select API to get the weather report by communication between two software. This is the first software where we are checking the weather report, and this is the second software, that is the government software, that is basically having the knowledge of what is should be the weather of the today weather, or what should be the upcoming weather condition. This is the weather bureau software system where we have the detail of the weather report, and this is the my phone where it does not have any information. It will get the weather report. So how basically it works? Once we basically check the information in our application, that in mobile application, what should be the weather, it basically requests the information from the weather bureau system software, and it basically reply the weather report in the response to my mobile application. And in mobile application we basically see what is the current weather. The consider we are basically requesting information from the weather department software, and weather department is replying back with the report, and we are seeing in my mobile phone. Before that we are thinking like that, we are just checking because of internet. This is not happening because of internet. This is happening because of API, that is application programming interface. Now what is mean by server and the client? If someone is saying server and someone is saying client, so what is mean by the server? If one line definition maybe you have not seen till now, those who is sending request is called client. Here my mobile application is sending the request, so my mobile application is the client, and those who is sending response is called server. Here weather department software is sending report, so weather department software is the server. Consider one more example of the flight or train API. Many of you have booked your flight ticket or checked your flight status and price, these all thing, and many of you have booked your train ticket over the mobile app, or have checked the train status over mobile app. Let's see how basically it works. So we are going to see API to get the flight or train detail by communication between two software. So this is also a communication between two software. Consider this is your mobile phone where you have the application for the flight, like that, like for flight you can consider as Make My Trip, GoIbigo. For for train you can consider application as IRCTC, or you can take as a any application like that. You can book your train ticket over the GoIbigo and any or Make My Trip. Okay, then there are lots of applications. I'm just taking a reference example. Okay, so you can any mobile app that is present in your phone, that from that you can book your train ticket or aeroplane ticket. Okay, and this is the software of the flight and the train. If this is the flight software, then this is the owned by the flight owner, and they have the software where they will update the information of the flight. They will basically book the ticket. These all thing will be handled here. Okay, and if this is the train, then this will be a, of course, if I am talking for the India, it is the IRCTC application that is owned by the government of India. And any other, if you are talking about other country, then it is something different application that owned by the some particular government or any organization. That is a software for the train application. Okay, so what we are, let's take a scenario. I want to know the what is the train status, or what from a particular place, like that, consider like that, from the Delhi to Bangalore I want to go. I want to search the train detail. So what will I am going to do? I am going to fill the detail. By filling detail, we are request information. I want to go from the Delhi to Bangalore. Give me the flight detail or train detail. Again, whatever the software, it is a flight software or train software, it will send a flight or the train detail in response, and we will get the list of all train or flight that is available from the Delhi to Bangalore. This way basically our API works. Again, let's take example. I want to book the ticket. So what I am going to do? I am going to I am going to fill my details, my name, my age, my if these all basic information I am going to fill. After that I am going to send the information that I want to book a ticket. In response, we will get a response as the your ticket has been booked successfully after booking, and we can download the ticket after that. Okay, so these all the flight and train, this is some basic example. We are basically all the thing that in our everyday life is full of API. We cannot imagine anything without API in the digital world. Okay, so this is the small example. Again here, who is requesting information? I am requesting information from mobile application. So I am the client. My mobile application is the client. Okay, and who is basically sending response? So flight or the train system software is sending the response, so they will be the server. Okay, so this is a small introduction about the API, that is application programming interface, with some real life example. So hope you have enjoyed. Again, if you have any doubt, you can comment me or send me a mail. Thank you all. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.